We have Cody Glons presenting his speech Attitudes. Cody is from Charlotte, North Carolina, and will be attending college there in the fall. Cody is a big basketball fan, and since he's from North Carolina, he's a Hornets fan.
I can't be the only person here that has gone to Build-A-Bear. Looked at those ballers and their stuffed Jordans, Under Armour hoodie, and mirrored shades and thought, man, I wish I could rock those Johns like that. John, by the way, Mom, isn't a person's name, as I've learned. It's actually like a descriptive word or something, but I don't really know. Just ask Kai. Anyway, even if you've never traveled outside the bubble and been to a mall and seen a Build-A-Bear, I hope you can appreciate that admiring a stuffed bear isn't really a crazy concept. And if there ever was a stuffed bear to admire, one legend comes to mind. I'm talking about the OB, the original bear. I'm talking about the Big Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. He has a pretty amazing life. He has a bunch of friends, he has a sweet little house, and he knows what he wants in life. That honey. I'm kind of a little Pooh. I have all those things too. I have great friends at ANC and back at my home in Charlotte. My house in Charlotte is located near Bojangles, which is basically Popeyes, but good, and is my version of honey. That's not where the similarities end, though. I, too, prefer to walk through life wearing nothing but a red shirt. Unfortunately, societal norms don't permit me the same freedom, but that's okay. I've learned to adapt and wear pants. And if I can be honest for a moment, I think it's because I have a Pooh-like attitude. That may sound bad, but I think being like Pooh is swaggier than any clothes you can slap on a mall-born bear, or even a Charlotte-born blondie. For every positive Pooh floating around this world, there's an accompanying Eeyore. Those pessimistic people that choose to focus on the negative. This attitudinal cookies and cream can easily be seen in the residents of Stewart Hall. Being in the dorm has the ability to enlighten you in many ways. At least that's what Mr. Gruber's always saying. I think he's right though. He does have a cool beard, and that makes all the long, confusing tangents he goes on sound actually pretty smart. In my experience, the dorm serves as a great example to show that happiness often starts with a choice. During my almost 2 years of living in the dorm, I've seen residents of all kinds. I've seen the guys that love every minute of it, the Eeyores that hate every cinderbuck of the place, and all the other characters in between. I'm one of those guys that loves everything. Well, I mean, the pants thing seems kind of weird, am I right? I mean, if God intended for us to wear pants, you'd think we'd be born with a nice pair on. Sorry, back to the speech. I appreciate that I have a whole bunch of kids my age to hang out with at any time, and a number of RAs and housemasters I can always talk to. I'm the youngest of 4 children, but I was born about 18 years after my other siblings. So to live in a place with so many listening ears and rip-sticking feet is a dream come true for me, even if there isn't a Bojangles within 71.3 miles from there. Before I moved, I knew it would be a long time in between my 4-piece chicken supreme combo and a nice cold glass of cheer wine. I just decided to not let it ruin my experience. And it hasn't, even though the dorm won't let me walk around wearing only a red shirt. Even though the rule only states no nips in the lounge. Stupid world. I've seen a couple of Eeyores in the dorm. They get demerits for breaking the rules, and then look to get back at the evil housemasters by breaking more rules, and then they end up receiving even more demerits. They grow angrier and angrier at the staff for unfairly targeting them. Their experience in the dorm is as terrible as they choose to make it, not just for themselves, but for all those around them. The truth is that all a different attitude might give them is a different experience. The rules are the same for everyone. This includes signing out every time we go somewhere, getting a call in when we go to someone's house, and my personal favorite, not attempting to climb on the roof using a tree, even though a number of RAs pretty much dared you to do it. To quote some of the things they said for a moment before giving me a demerit, you might be able to use this tree, there's no way you can get to the roof from here, and my personal favorite, Malcolm saying, you won't, out his second floor window as I'm eye level with him. The system is the same though for every dorm boy, as I think even Bradley would have gotten demerit for that one. It's the residents that are not. And more than anything else, it's our attitudes that make all the difference. I know that some people, no matter what, will not change their negative attitudes. Like Eeyore's tail, they are just too attached to them. because it's easy to point out our faults or shortcomings that are less than ideal. But I hope the heroes of the world know that everything has flaws. If we spend too much time complaining about the demerits, the lack of bojangles, the stupid law about pants, we'll miss out on a poo load of fun. Like throwing sticks off a bridge, ripsticking in the lounge, beating Eli in ping pong, sleeping in the lounge for no reason, filling Damien's room with sticky notes, having sarcastic-free conversations with Mr. Gruber, and being part of a brotherhood we will remember for the rest of our lives. Thank you. And I also just want to say a big thank you to all the teachers and coaches that have helped me during my time at ANC. They have been so instrumental in letting me have a good experience and getting to the place where I am now. I feel like I'm such a better person than when I came to ANC. And specifically, I want to thank all the housemasters and RAs because they are some of the greatest men that I've ever had the chance to be around. And their impact on me is going to last forever. And I just want to thank them so much because they mean so much to me. And I'm so glad that I got to be in the boys' dorm. It's an experience like no other. So specifically, thank you to them, and thank you to everyone for watching.